Hi everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Kaz. In this episode, I'm going to be showing off this 2020 Spooky Town by Lemax catalog that my son and I got when we were at Michael's in Plattsburgh, New York over the weekend. We were camping up there and we went to a local Michael's, and because he wanted to see if the Spooky Town was there, my wife suggested, oh, let's go see Spooky Town's there, and they did have their Spooky Town out. I didn't videotape it because even though I've done it in the past, I kind of don't want to. I guess I could ask the management there what their policy is on filming, but I just don't want people to be like, oh, you can't film here, making a big deal out of it. At least I can show off the catalog for this year. And we'll start off with the spooky buildings. Here we have Hideous Harry's Toy Factory. This one was really nice. They're pretty impressive this year. And it says here, Michael's exclusive, new. The eyes of this clown here rotate. So this eyeball, they each rotate. So this eyeball rotates, this eyeball rotates. And these gears move. This gear moves. And these two little gears, they also move. I'm not sure about these two gears, but what happens is that there's 3 toys on here in this toy factory. Looks like there's a pumpkin, there's a skull, and you can't see there, but there's a third one. There's a total of 6, 2 of each. So there's 2 pumpkins, two skulls, and there's a head, if I remember right. If I'm remembering correctly, there's a head of like a Frankenstein monster. So you have the pumpkin skull and a Frankenstein monster head. They go on this conveyor belt and they spin around. They disappear in here. They go around and they come out here again. So this is Hideous Harry's Toy Factory. Here is the Black Raven Manor. I didn't see this one, but this one looks pretty neat. This one looks like most of them looks like that the ravens spin around here on their wires. Looks like they probably rotate around it. Looks like there's some sort of a big ghost there, big fat purple ghost there that lights up. This looks like this may light up down here. It says beware. There's a ghost here. Looks like there's some lighting, music, and there's some movement to it. What's this one? This is Graveyard Party. This one I did see. This one, the actions here are, it's like something moves, there's music, and there's lights. So yeah, it's like there's lights here. These are a bunch of zombies coming out of the graves, and they're dancing. So these dance around in a circle. And I know that this zombie here goes up and down, and this zombie here goes up and down. It looks like it says Graveyard Party, Mausoleum. I'm not sure if anything happens with the coffin here, but I definitely know that the dancers go around in a circle, and these 2 guys here go up and down behind their respective gravestones. This one is the Ghoulish Gourd Pub and Grill. This one also has lights, music, and movement. And this one I did see. This one is pretty good. This changes from purple to a green. And when it changes to each color, this top half here, you can see there's a line there. The top half of this jack-o'-lantern spins. It flips around 180 degrees. It goes from like a happy face to an evil face. I think this may be the evil face here with the eye. It's all with the eyes. The eyes change, so these may be the evil looking eyes. And when it spins around, it turns green, and there's happy eyes. This thing here, this goes up and down here, and I think that's all the movement. I'm not sure if she moves, or if this person moves here, but it looks like there's some light there. Let's move on to this more spooky buildings. This is the Cider house. It looks like this one just has lights. There's no movement, really. Apple Arachnid. There's a lot of spiders going on in here. There's a skeleton worker there making some cider. And there's some lights there. Looks like those flames on either side of the door may light up. And looks like there's some lights, some purple or green lights there. Over here is the Terribly Twisted. Did they not finish that title there? It says terribly twisted, but here I remember this one looks really nice. If you have to see it, the picture here really doesn't do it justice. It's a terribly twisted Taffy Works. This witch here is making some taffy. Here, all this green here, going up and down and around and zigzagging here. This is all lit up like neon. I know it's not neon. It's probably lit from within, but it has a really nice neon look to it. So that's a really, just a look is really nice. So here's this one. Oh, I like the cat weathering at the top there. It's really nice. What do we have here? This is the Black Cat Halloween decor. I didn't see this one. Don't remember this one at the Plattsburgh Michaels. But that has a nice gothic-y look to it. I like the skeletons on either side of the building. This one is a zombie jazz cafe. You'd think that this would have music, but it doesn't look like it has music. It is a Michaels exclusive, it says. This one has a very, I like not a music person, but I do like the keys, the piano keys going around the top there. This has a very New Orleans voodoo kind of look to it. Look at the bright colors of the colors of like Mardi Gras, the blue, the orange, and the green there. Zombie Jazz Cafe. It's nice, especially if you like jazz music or you like New Orleans. This is the Death's Door Cemetery Gates. Well, that's pretty macabre, but pretty neat to look at anyway. Cemetery Gates. Is that a company that is a business that makes cemetery gates? Huh. Looks like it. Looks like there's a guy inside there making some gates. R.I.P. Acres. Bury Alive. Oh, it's an ironworks. That's what he is. Okay. So he's like a smith, like a blacksmith. Nice. Dragon's Lair Potions and Spells. Now this has very much of a Harry Potter look to it, I thought, when I first saw it. The only, especially with the dragon coming out of the top there, it has very much of a castle-like look. Almost looks like, is it Gringotts? Gringotts bank, whatever the bank is with all the goblins as the bankers. The only drawback that I saw, the only thing I didn't like was that the sign there, Dragon's Lair, Potions, and Spells. The one that they had on display at the Michaels in Plattsburgh was not very well put on the display on the building. I mean, this is actually a factory thing. I mean, it's not the people at Michaels' fault, but it was like broken, and it was. When I say that, I mean the sticker that they put on. It was like, it looked like it was ripped when they were trying to put it on in the factory, and it just wasn't put on very well. But this looks like it's very nice. So this is what it should look like. Let's move on to the Spooky Buildings and Table Accents. Best Bud's Dog Supply Store. This one doesn't really look particularly scary. It looks like something that you would put in just like a regular village, like a regular, like almost Christmassy village, a non, just a, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, you know what I mean, like it just looks like a Halloween themed building that you would just put into a regular normal village, not one that's inhabited by ghouls and zombies and skeletons and witches and vampires. Just like a regular Halloween, just a regular building that's decorated for Halloween. That's what this one looks like to me. This one too, Jack's Pumpkin Farm. This just looks like a country farm. That there's glowing eyes there at the top. Kind of give it a more of a spooky look, but there's a whole lot of jack-o'-lanterns on this building here. Looks like it has, it looks like it lights up there. Yep, you can see underneath the awning there. But there's this one. Spooky Windmill. It didn't say so. I thought this moved. It probably doesn't, since it doesn't say it does, but on here it says, danger, beware of falling blades. Like I said, I thought this was moving on the display at Michael's I was at, but pretty doubtful. But it's probably just a stationary. Esmeralda's Balloon Rides. It looks like one of the. It looks like one of these balloons that spins around. So it does spin like the icon says. So what does it say there? It says Happy Halloween. It looks like there's a witch in there. Esmeralda. Let me get a little closer look at your Esmeralda. Looks like that's the best I can do. It looks like there's a witch in the basket there. Frightful Feline Choir. Looks like there's a witch there with a bunch of cats singing. Witches Brew Coffee. There's a little stand there. Some cats and an owl. A witch's hat there on top of a stone building there. Little stone building. This is nice. Bat Fence Gate, set of 5. So it looks like it comes in a set, and there's bats on the gate there. It's a nice looking gate for your cemetery or your haunted mansion. Raven and Skull Tree. That's basically all it is. A tree with ravens and skulls. So on the back we have some figurines. What do we have here? This is a nice little contemporary one. It's a trick-or-treating dog, set of 5. Looks like you have a couple labs, a bulldog, all going trick-or-treating, all dressed in different costumes. Shopping for Halloween. Looks like a witch there shopping, maybe doing her Halloween shopping. Terrible Toys, set of 4. Now my son got this for himself. These are small toys that you probably put these in front of the Toy Factory building. Here's a zombie bear, a robot Frankenstein monster, it's like a zombie doll, and a creepy clown, Jack in the Box. So my son got this for his display, his Lemax display this year. It's got some zombies here. A chilling band of 2, set of 2. It's like a pair of zombies playing some instruments. A couple more zombies, graveyard party goers. A couple there. Jolly Jack. So you have a zombie with, I guess, another zombie, or just a pumpkin-headed person there, Jack. Oh, this one's creepy. I like this one. The Keymaster. I wonder if he's going to be looking for the gatekeeper. Watch out, Sigourney. Pumpkin Monster. Oh, this one's kind of creepier. It's actually more monstrous. Scarecrow-looking, pumpkin-headed person. Now this is creepy. I don't like. Ooh, this. Ooh. Ghost Grasp Victim. Their ghost is actually attacking a kid there. Jeez. Oh, here's the coffins. Set of 3 that they have every year. My son has these. He may also have the tombstones also. What's this? Oh, caution, Black Cat Crossing. Scary road sign, set of 2. Not that scary, but I always thought that areas that have black cats should have a black cat crossing, just in case one goes in front of you. Crazy Headstones. I don't know about this. I don't know about the clown. I like those other ones, but Who knows? The skeleton one is pretty nice, but I'm not crazy about the clown one. Ooh, Happy Pumpkin Family. Bunch of jack-o'-lanterns there. Put around your set. Haunted Outhouse. That I like. I like the gothic-y look to it. Some loose maple leaves. And can't have a Michael's Spooky Town catalog without a few things. And one of them is sticky Max. Stuff to stick your stuff down to your set. What's that play set? Some maple tree large, Arable Grand. If you're in France. Skeleton lamp. Now this one I saw. I didn't see it lit up, but this one looks neat. It has that skeleton statue there, and he's holding skulls. I believe I believe from what I remember, he's holding skulls. I don't think they're lamps. I don't think they're globes. I don't think they're round. I think they're actually skulls that light up in each of his hands. And that's pretty nice. Halloween purple light set of 2. And here's power adapter by Lemax. And some replacement bulbs, set of 2. And here we have the Spooky Town display platform, set of 3. And you also have the moss display mat. So, okay, here's a logo explanation. So basically a key to everything that you see here. Got the note here, meaning that music is included. So your Lemax house is going to make some noise, some music. Animated features. Adapter is included. Oh, that's nice. 4.5 volt adapter is included. Exterior lighting, so it must light up. And this means that you need 3 AA batteries. So that's it for this episode of the Kaz and the Michael's 2020 Spooky Town by Lemax catalog. There are some really nice ones this year. I like this guy. This guy was impressive because a lot of these little parts here move. That you wouldn't think. I mean, I wouldn't think that the eyes would move, but they do. The gears too. They don't have to move, but they do. But this conveyor belt, that's pretty standard. That was nice. But that's it for this episode of the Kaz. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye. And happy Halloween.